Hello.
Hi, Susie.
Somehow you always go to the room with no people.
It's okay. I just came here to do a little bit. I just woke up from the napping, which means I'm not awake really yet. I'm still meowing a little bit. Tomorrow, a little something something emerges from the ether.
We don't know that for sure, though.
No, I'm talking about something else.
Oh,
Talking about. I'm talking about practice. Y'all talk about the game time. We talking about practice.
what kind of practice?
That's an Alan Iverson quote. Now I'm talking about, you know, staying awake a little bit longer.
Oh, are you still on Sleepy Week?
Well, yeah, I'm after Sleepy Week. It's like I'm on regular Eric time now, which is kind of useless. But I can't. I'm enjoying working for 10 minutes on something, and then going like, "Woo, that was a lot of attention, Eric." It's fun.
Run out of it quickly.
Well, I'm super easily distracted. I was working on writing earlier, and Kim's like, "Hi, Eric," and that was that.
What was that?
That was the end of working on that. Oh, hi. Oh, too much for working on that thing. You know how that goes. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna take my attention by the scruff of the neck. I'm gonna say, "Here, grow up now, Mister. Trying to trying to wean from the teeth of laziness."
Are you gonna be normal Eric all the time now?
No, I don't know. I don't even know what to do with myself exactly. It's like
Doesn't he look so good and healthy though?
It does, but it does look tired.
Well, he just woke up, but all in all, doesn't he look healthy?
It looks better.
yeah, health isn't all it's cracked up to be, you guys.
You look so good. You've got twinkles in your eyes,
We had a really
fat on your cheeks.
good. We had a long conversation with Nick this morning. With listening to Nick wax poetic about the glory of the dual relationship. That was a fun conversation. Nick's so giddy.
Yeah, he did that yesterday too. Came in the room and disrupted everything to tell about this thing on repeat.
Right. Well, Kimberly suggested a meme. It's me and Nick with swords. Kimberly and Jewel dressed in like cheerleading outfits off to the side or whatever. And there's a windmill, a big windmill before me and Nick, and it says on it, "INFJ lovers." And we're gonna go defeat the INFJ lovers of the world. Nick's ranting about how awful it is. That the internet is filled with lies about how INFJs are the right type for ENTPs and how we got to go tell them how wrong they are. Which makes me think it's kind
But
of.
what's the thing with INFJs? I don't get it.
Well, MBTI says INFJ is our perfect type, not ISFJ. Socionic says ISFJ is the perfect type, not INFJ.
Oh,
And so there's a disagreement there. And the MBTI people are all like, "No, INFJ is right." And Nick's like, "Fuck you! I'm ready to go to war."
yeah, and Moisture will have another solution, or have you dumped that one?
Well, the moisture tax allows for 3 possible matches in order to maximize the number of people who are happy by my decision.
Okay, so you have changed it.
Well, it's got 3 possible types that are okay, which is ISFJ, INFJ, and INTP, which I think is 3 types you could get along with. I think INFJ, you got your epistemological completion. So, you got your metaphysical action, you get completed by metaphysical epistemology by the INFJ. But then the INTP, you get a prioritization thing, it works a little bit better in the sense that you both are super abstract. So both those I can see advantages. Obviously, there are disadvantages too, but I think those relationships
We
work
should buy
fine.
this for Taylor. That's cute.
That swimming suit?
Uh-huh.
You got it?
Regardless,
She's not into
it's
what?
better if they can work fine because then people will like what I say more.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's the important thing. I think you should go with this one, Kim.
Mm-mm.
This one right here.
No, the red one's adorable.
Two
What
piece.
is it for?
I'm saying two
No
piece.
way, hell no, the red one.
These are bathing suits, Susie. In America, when we go in the water, we put these on.
The red one's nice.
That's what she wants to tell us. We're looking at the red one.
You know, telling people what they want.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. The red one was nice.
Well, I mean, I like telling people what they want when it disagrees with what they say they want. That's my favorite thing to do.
Look how cute the
Yeah,
lemon
that's-
is.
The lemons? Yeah, the lemons one is pretty cute. It's got lemons on it. These are the sort of things I talk about now. I care about this a lot now. It matters to me. I care which women suit she should get.
Participating in censor stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why either. It just seems like important now.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. It is. It's darling. It's adorable. I would love to see her in it. And I just think, oh my gosh, Kimberly, I love it. I love it. What I think.
He says this is the real Eric.
It's me. I love fashion.
He says the real Eric is with us this week. We've been shopping for 2 days.
For what kind of stuff?
I'm just teasing.
We sort of have. We went to Walmart yesterday. But see, I get impatient at Walmart.
Yeah. I want new checks.
We added a little bit of financial moisture to Homegirl's Financial Moisture prepaid card.
That's good.
Yeah.
You heard
Financial-
about that other thing that happened?
No, what? Is it something we should talk about off public?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go to host it. Yeah, porch living. I call this porch living. Do you like the porch background? I really like it.
Yeah.
I think it looks a lot better than my kitchen.
Your kitchen made you look green. The green walls reflected onto your face, so everything was green.
Now, the truth is, Susie, during that time period, my skin actually was green.
Not that green.
It's pretty green.
It was pretty green.
You guys see that thing? You
Yeah,
can't
but
read.
it made you look extra green.
Well, I'll tell you what's green. This dice. Let's see what Josh is going to get. Let's roll the dice and see.
2.
You get 6. Congratulations.
Ah,
Susie, let's see what you get. You get 6 also. Congratulations.
this thing's weighted.
Kimberly, let's see what you get. You get a 5. You're losing right now. Now let's see what I get.
3.
Oh,
I get a 3. Okay, so now it's between Susie and Josh. Let's see who wins. Susie, this is a roll off. Susie gets a 3. Josh, in the roll off,
4.
you get a 3. It's still tied. Oh my God, this is getting exciting. Josh goes first in the second roll off.
5.
1. Uh-oh, things are not looking good for Josh now. Susie, second roll off. Let's see.
He gets a 1, I'm gonna die.
3. Oh my God, Susie's the winner.
But it didn't land on the ground. It didn't land on the ground.
Okay, fine. We're gonna take. You're right. That's a fair rules violation. You're right. I'm gonna roll it again. This is the final roll for the roll off, unless it's another 1. 5. Susie wins by 4 points. Sorry, Josh, you lose. But you did better than me. I got last place.
Well, you can't win every time.
That's true. It was a pretty fun game, huh?
Oh, God, yes.
Good.
It's called Who Can Get the Biggest Number.
You gotta let it out first. Spit out that lung butter, man.
Yeah.
I got my hands on like a gram yesterday, smoked it all in fucking like 45 minutes.
A gram of weed or meth?
Oh, weed.
That's not very impressive then.
But it came for free though. It was a gift. It's a gift. My guy is still working a regular job, which I'm happy for him. But he's been my guy for like 25 years. Wait. 97, 2007, 2017. 20 years.
Hmm.
So I come to rely upon him, and now I've got to figure some things out.
Well, it's not possible to mail weed from California.
Well, unless you use priority mail and pack it in chocolate and fucking coffee, but then you're still running a risk.
Right.
If you try to FedEx it or you try to UPS it, you'll get caught. If you try to first class mail it, you'll get caught. But if you use the boxes, the priority mail boxes, and you use a vacuum sealer, you have to use a vacuum sealer, obviously, to contain the smell. And you immerse it with coffee grinds and chocolate, dark chocolate, like 90%. What do they call it? What was the safe word on Portlandia? Coca or something. I don't know. Cacao.
I think it should be encased in lead.
Yeah.
What's the topic?
I think I need a lead helmet to keep people from like reading my mind.
I want to encase a gram of weed in a brick of pure platinum and mail that.
Platinum.
Yeah. It's the most expensive.
die themselves.
Well, not suspiciously, but
Well, I mean, I think they're starting to develop consciousness and they're attacking us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck this place.
That's clearly the path of least resistance right there.
That's Occam's razor in a
Yeah.
nutshell. Obviously, the bots have become sentient and hate us. It's the only
you, think
explanation.
you really think that's the simplest?
It's the simplest by far. Yeah.
Now we have two.
I'm gonna go get another one of these double shots because that's all I got right now. I'll be back.
You should, for sure. Double shot of whatever.
And some more cheese.
Double shot of some Glade, motherfucker. I'm freshening the motherfucking air.
I don't do Duster anymore. That's I think you know.
I do, but I actually never did. But I know because it's a joke referencing.
Not as good as the blue.
Oh, you are so wonderful. Did you just make me coffee?
I did.
Without what a wonderful woman she is.
I'm very happy for you. I had a conversation with old Nick last night, and very, very happy for him. I hope that everything lasts for him the way he believes it's going to last. So I'd hate to see him get hurt.
Dude, what the fuck?
Making a big jump moving from Ohio to California.
It'll last. It'll work fine. It'll be perfect.
We just have to will it to work.
No, it doesn't matter what he does or doesn't do, as long as he doesn't fuck shit up badly. It'll work out perfectly because they're duels.
Yeah.
It's meant to be. It's magic. The meaning slabs have moved and compelled things to be as they are. There's no risk of it failing because otherwise, then that would be some indication that I was less right than I think I am, and I'm totally fucking right.
Oh, well, I mean, you're Eric. You have to be right.
Well, you see, here's the problem. Past results are no indication of future performance, but in the past I've been wrong a lot, but I'm not wrong this time.
Well, you can be wrong, but also be right at the same time if you accept the alternate position as being correct. You can be correct in being wrong, if that makes any sense. You can change your wrongness into correctness quite quickly. If
My
you're willing.
correctness
No.
is always wearing the clothes of different wrongnesses. Okay, be aware of that.
Anthony.
It's true. My correctness is constantly clad in the clothing of a variety of different wrongnesses, but never does it actually become the wrongness that it dresses as. These are the mysteries of the Archpastor. Praise you, Lord.
Metaphysics of the situation creates a situation where we are metaphysically wrong or right.
Where enough said.
Well, if you've got the torch,
It's not just any torch. Those are the fiery map gas flames of Yellow's troops.
that's why it's blue.
Maybe. But all I know is that's how things get transubstantiated.
What is your favorite color, Eric?
I mean, my
Or, no, name your three colors.
Transubstantiation green.
Three favorite
My
colors.
favorite,
No, no.
my favorite color is transubstantiation green, Yaylorian yellow, and transubstantiation blue.
I don't know these transubstantiation
What do you want?
colors, but I prefer amber, then gray, then blue. Grey. Not Gray. But bugs me when people spell it Gray.
I prefer ambergris, then amber, and then green.
I'm an amber, gray, blue.
Ambergris is my favorite food. It's hard to find. You don't get a lot of it. But if you get some ambergris, you go, dear Lord, that's the most delicious whale vomit I've ever tasted.
I like Vietnamese spring rolls dipped in
You like killing Vietnamese whales, don't you, Josh?
huh?
I knew it from the start. You kill the Vietnamese, they're whales, and you eat their tasty, tasty ambergris. You monster, you.
Actually, I drink all their blood and I take in their souls.
Well, they have neither blood nor souls because we're talking about Vietnamese people, Josh. Get it straight. They're a dry, soulless, ambergris-filled people. Okay, Josh is so wrong. I can't believe it. He spouts all this wrongness all day long. He comes in here and I teach him all about ambergris. And what does he feel? Gratitude. He should anyway. He should probably wonder where his shirt is.
I was
Got to mail that goddamn shirt again. Fuck.
small, and if you can find a cotton polyester blend, that would be great because pure cotton rubs my skin wrong.
Right?
Okay, Kimberly, we
It's
have
not-
the shirts we have. We brought them here. Hey, we made progress. I brought them here from my house. So
I'm trying to get new T-shirts made. I promise.
and she thinks she wants it all to be crotchless panties. she
No,
said.
I did not say
I'm
that.
like, Kimberly, we need to make something other than just crotchless panties. There's a limited market for that.
Yeah, I generally don't wear crotchless panties. Actually, I've never worn a
Let
crotchless.
me show you what they look like on a man.
Okay,
I'm joking,
yeah,
obviously.
I was starting to go like this, but then I saw you start to sit down, and I went like this.
But Eric, do you care about the t-shirts other than wanting people to wear them?
I don't care about anything except I want to make sure that Josh isn't mad at me for not mailing it.
I just want to be part of the group, man.
I'm thinking in general.
Kimberly says to give her my phone right now so she can write down his address. And what is this? Oh, that's that.
Yeah, I figured Memorial Day was the holder upper of the shirt, but now I realize
Well, we had to go get the shirts from my house because I'm basically living over here in Laverne now.
Two kiddos shacking up together is what's causing this delay.
Right? Yeah. But anyway, we got the shirts, and she's writing down the address right now from my phone.
Right on.
This person writes as a comment, wait a minute, are you saying ADHD people are stupid and evil? I have ADHD. I don't think I remember saying that ADHD people are stupid and evil. But I might have at some point.
My psychiatrist won't prescribe them to me because I have bipolar and he's afraid it'll send me manic. It's fucking SSRIs and SNRIs send me manic. But whenever my mom gives me her Adderall, she gives me Adderall when she needs me to do things for her. My mind goes crazy in a good way, but it also focuses in a great way, and I become more quiet. I wouldn't say more quiet. Actually, I'm a little bit more outgoing. But when I do cocaine, I shut the fuck up. I don't do cocaine anymore, though. It's hard to find good cocaine, A. B, it's too expensive for what quality you get. C, I'm not really trying to
It's
fuck.
that fucking stupid ass gay ass drug. That's the problem.
It is, yeah. It lasts fucking 30 minutes at best. And that's if you have the fucking fine ass shit. And, I prefer amphetamines.
Of course, they're way better.
They last longer. They're smoother. And if you're buying if you're getting pharmaceutical grade, you know that you're relatively safe taking them, unless you've got like AFib or something.
And you get a lot of shit done.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Turn it into
When I do opiates, I get a lot of shit done. When I do Adderall, I don't get shit done. I get on the internet and I read, or I come here and I discuss bullshit.
opiates are bad. Okay.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of legitimate pain issues.
Well, maybe you should take kratom.
Well, kratom, you can't rely on the quality of it. There is one place that I buy it from. Happy Hippo, I think, is the company that I buy it from. And I buy the whatever the slow kind is.
Slow kratom.
Oh, kratom. Let me see. I think it's Happy Hippo. Uh-oh. I'm getting a message.
You know what I want to get? And you can get it. It's not a big bust even if they catch you getting it. Is that stuff that has the word cat in it? It's for shift sleep disorder, or shift sleep problem.
Oh, non-24?
It's called Monaca cat or something like that.
Like
Oh, MEO cat. MEO.
or is it like
I know what you're talking about. It's a research chemical.
No, it's a legal drug. I mean, it's a prescription drug for shift sleep disorder. It keeps you awake and makes you do shit like amphetamines do, but it's not amphetamines. It doesn't make you feel good or high.
Yeah. Have you ever taken Provigil?
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
Modafinil?
What's the actual drug for Vigil?
Modafinil.
Yeah, that shit.
Did that help you?
Modafinil.
Modafinil. Yeah.
It totally works, actually.
Really.
It makes you get shit done and keeps you awake.
I will never understand why people like Ritalin. Methylphenidate is like mainlining coffee. It's like a total norepinephrine release agonist and reuptake inhibitor, and it feels like fucking like nervous fucking crazy. I want to fucking
What does?
Ritalin, methylphenidate.
Oh, I've never done that.
It's a very very low agonist of dopamine. It works almost fully on norepinephrine, which is flight or fight, which fucking makes you like. Makes you want to like rip people's heads off if they talk to you.
Josh, have you tried something called SAMe?
Sam No. My hepatologist tells me not to take supplements except for milk thistle and vitamin D and vitamin E. Of course, my hepatologist also tells me not to drink.
Alcohol is one drug that makes you less psychotic.
It's the drug of last. Well, see,
It's why so many schizophrenics are alcoholics.
I wrestle with taking this pill every day. I've taken it the last 3 nights because I've been having the visions again, like on my periphery, and I've been seeing the inner ticker tape of my thoughts. But it makes it so I can't think properly. It dumbs me down. It makes me want to just sit like in a chair like this all day.
What is it?
And it's 300 milligrams of Seroquel, taken twice a day.
Don't take that shit.
I haven't for 3 months. I haven't taken my Depakote either. I've got so much of it.
What you, Josh? Josh, for God's sake, don't show how many there's storehouse of drugs.
I have it hoarded. Like I pick it up every month.
Oh, Josh, stop! Kick his ass or something. Josh, stop it! Josh, stop it! Don't talk about that shit on here. Trust me. Trust me. Don't.
My drugs as prescribed.
Thank you.
I wish though that we could have legal medical marijuana here in Virginia, though. That would save my fucking life.
It definitely ought to be the case, and there's no doubt that anybody who enforces drug laws is evil.
Jeff Sessions is fucking like trying to up the penalties back to the mandatory minimums back in the 80s and early 90s.
It's insane. I mean, they're fundamentally evil people because there's plenty of data that shows those laws don't work to reduce drug use. Enforcing those laws, transgression upon the rights of individuals who have transgressed upon the rights of no one, it is fundamentally a violent act against human beings.
And it's generally conservatives that promote these laws, and it is not.
Sure, I don't care about the political aspect of it.
Hold on. Let's listen to me. It's not a conservative principle to be housing low-level drug offenders. For years and years, at $50,000 to $85,000 per year, the government spends to house one inmate. It would be financially conservative to let all these low-level drug offenders out.
I don't care about the politics or the money aspect of it. It's a human rights violation that people are pretending is something other than that. That's the problem.
It takes away our own autonomy of our own body. It makes us. The idea that a plant can grow naturally, and once that plant catches on fire, and if you happen to sniff up some of the smoke, automatically you're a criminal. That is just like fucking ridiculous bullshit to me. I don't understand it.
It's just the tip of the iceberg. And the problem is a framing issue whereby people forget that you have to commit a crime against somebody.
Exactly. You should be held responsible for your behavior while you're on the drug, not for doing the drug itself.
Well, I tell you who should be held responsible for their behavior are those who use force or threat of force under color of law to justify bad behavior against individuals who are guilty of no transgression against another. In other words, when cops and attorneys and people who have been empowered by the state do harm to individuals in the name of justice for the state, they commit an unforgivable evil and ought to hate themselves forever.
Hold on real quick. I'm assuming that you are against the death penalty, Eric, right?
I mean, I am, but
would you be willing? You don't have to do it right now. I'm forcing this upon people that I like and that I trust. This is a paper I wrote for my Phi 220 class back in 2001. It's well, you can just read the title. You don't have to read it. It's 11 pages, but it basically decimates the entire concept of the death penalty using statistics.
Right. Well, it's. I mean, the thing is, it's
one person has died unjustly. That nullifies the entire credence of the death penalty itself. And since I haven't read the full paper in a long time, I think since 1976, 153 people have been exonerated from death row. 20 of those were exonerated by the Innocence Project. And while doing so, they managed to exonerate another 309 non-capital cases. A list of each death row convict exonerated is posted here. The human is fallible, and to ignore this fact is a dangerous place to be.
fuck that bitch.
I know, right?
Not answering Susie gets you knocked. Gets you blocked and kicked or whatever.
Locked.
Kicked, it gets you kicked is all I did, whoever they were, but calling somebody Suze and then refusing to say who you are gets you kicked.
Yeah. So when you have time, read that paper. I'd like your feedback on it.
I can't access it. I have to request permission. It's too difficult. I clicked the link. It didn't work.
What?
I have to. It asked me to request permission. I don't feel like doing that.
Is that yours, George?
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Kimberly's fucking on it.
What? On what?
She's got an envelope that's all full of fluffy stuff, and it's got Josh's name on it and an address and everything. I bet that fluffy thing that's inside of there is a T-shirt. What Kimberly didn't know is that she was supposed to wait for me to draw a picture of Josh, put it in there with it. So I'll have to.
Oh, I would love to. I
always do that, so I should do that for you too.
Yeah, I would appreciate.
I'll tell Kimberly before she gets too more packy with it. Hey, Kimberly, did you hear me?
Yes,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cause you problems with that. I apologize.
So Susanna, how's it going?
Pretty good.
I love that picture of you you posted by your computer back in 2002 or whatever.
Yeah.
You were totally right. You were totally correct about the flat CRT screens looking better than. I thought I was getting a better product. I genuinely did.
Yeah, it was the new cool thing, right?
It was though. It was cool. It was new, but when I tried to watch a DVD on it, all I got was glare.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much more glare on a CRT screen depending on where the light's coming from, because by virtue of being glass, it's going to shine more. But
Okay, you guys. For Josh, I've decided to draw him a very special puzzle picture. That's right, puzzle picture it's called.
on it.
What's a puzzle picture? It's
No,
a
I said
comic book picture and a puzzle.
Oh, a puzzle.
The puzzle picture, you'll see how come it's a puzzle picture in a second.
Puzzle picture.
First, let me draw you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metaphysics of the drawing of Josh is either A, right, B, wrong, nothing in the middle.
You've got the glasses on there. You've got the sweatshirt, the hood, like that. And you got the shoulders.
Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta get my...
I usually put on these pictures when they buy a t-shirt their name on their shirt so you know who they are.
You shouldn't let him see it until he receives it.
Well, I'll show them in puzzle pieces, okay? They have to reassemble the puzzle to see it.
Oh,
You have to
What
get my
are you gonna-
still washing your shirt. Just my general look.
Hi, Anthony.
Here you see why it's a puzzle picture in a second.
Hello.
Hi, Janelle. We're playing puzzle picture time. Okay, this picture has now been made into a 3-part puzzle. You have to figure out which part goes on top, which part goes in the middle, which part goes on the bottom, and then when you put it back together, you get to see what the picture looks like. Okay, so this is going in with the survey view. You can get a little peek. Oh my God, you can see. I don't know. It might be the bottom, might be the middle. It's hard to say.
It could
You
be.
have to
I think
figure that out.
might be the middle. It might be the middle, actually.
Okay, that's got to go in the envelope there, Kimberly.
Gee, were you the blank you was there a moment ago? No sound from you.
Lanky. I saw an advert for a 25-pound blanket. I think I may buy it. Because you know when you go to the dentist, and they put the lead thing on you.
Yeah.
It's so comforting.
I want a 100-pound blanket.
I don't know if I can handle.
A blanket that's 100 pounds and it's only 1 square foot.
That wouldn't be much of a blanket. That'd be more like a throw pillow.
Like a brick of gold.
Yeah.
I want gold, though. I want my blanket to be gold. You can I have a 100-pound or 1 square foot blanket, please?
I would like that commissioned immediately.
It's going to be this thick. It's just a blanket. It's like a pillar of softness you put on top of you. Oh, pillar of softness. That's what I call women. Pillars of softness. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
I think it was Benito Mussolini, you know.
Oh,
Stopping by a lot.
the king of fascists himself.
He's not even the king of fascists. He's the second banana of fascists.
Oh, really?
Well, sure, he's second banana to Hitler.
Yeah, but he was around first, though. He was in power first.
He was doing a half-assed Italian job of it before Hitler came around.
Yeah, Hitler was way more effective. My theory is that Hitler hated the Jew. He pigeonholed the Jews because they were all the bankers, the Rothschilds and whatnot. And Eric left.
I mean, everybody portrays Hitler as this completely evil person, but really, not everyone can be totally bad. I mean, I guess Hitler did like his dog.
I don't know.
Dental hygiene. Little known fact, Hitler had some of the best dental hygiene in all of history. It was
Also-
between him and Helen of Troy.
Yeah,
They both flossed
he also had
literally
a
6
micro-
hours a day spent flossing and brushing.
Yeah, it's probably because he had a micro penis. He needed to have something
No,
good.
it's because he cared about his teeth, Josh. It's because
What?
he cared about his teeth. You don't need to talk. You don't need to reduce everything to a sexual problem, okay? Just because
Well-
someone has better teeth than you doesn't mean you need to be attacking them all the time.
I don't
Stop hating on Hitler. Okay? Stop hating on his teeth.
I think Hitler pigeonholed the Jews because they refused to help pay
Final solution to plaque.
efficiently to the rebuilding of Germany after World War One.
Und when we are done with the Jews, we will have a final solution to tooth decay. You remember that famous speech? Ooh, nice. Let's cover this up. I'm covering up your address, but you can see it's got the Josh. You can see the Josh a little bit.
I see it.
Okay. And so, yeah, next time we go to the post office or tomorrow or when the mailman comes, because you know what I've even done before, Cam? I have taped money onto the envelope and sent it off for the postman, and it gets there.
I'm going to do other mailings.
Okay, well, she's going to go do other mailings.
See if that link works, Eric.
It doesn't work. It works. You can, and in fact, the mailman brought me change.
No. I mean, see if that link works. I desperately want your feedback.
Oh.
See if this one works.
I want everyone to know that yeah, it works. I got it. Capital punishment and its application as viewed through the eyes of the objective observer in the context of Kantian philosophy and the divine command theory. That sounds really interesting, actually, Josh.
I had to argue with my philosophy teacher in order to get that paper approved.
Well,
I was the kid in philosophy class who always raised his hand and pissed everyone else off because I was always
were you being pedantic, Josh?
I was being very pedantic. Yeah, and in fact, I actually got the philosophy professor to concede that our text was wrong once. I don't know if he was humoring me or trying to get me to shut up, or if he actually agreed with me.
Did you write this?
Yes. This was my final paper in my 5220 class in 2001.
That's pretty good.
I love writing essays. I was 21 at the time.
Dude, you wrote that on my birthday.
Child.
You wrote that on the day I was born.
Really?
Yeah. Well, a year after, but same day.
What day was that?
I don't know. What's the date on it? Let's see. 7/26.
No, the year.
01.
It was 16 years ago. I don't want any more of that, thank you. It's a little too,
Yeah. I had this paper written in my head like a month or two before I knew it was to be turned in, and for some reason I don't remember exactly why I had to argue with him to allow me to use this subject, but basically the gist of it is that both of those theories don't allow for mitigating circumstances.
Well, but that's not the best reason to oppose it.
Also, you'll have to get into it. There are statistics that I cite that.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be convinced by the empirics either. I mean, my reasoning behind it is it's not inherently unacceptable or morally wrong, but it's unacceptable or morally wrong given an adversarial system in which prosecutors are afforded too much.
I go into all of that.
Because here's the thing. It is true that somebody might forfeit their right to life if they commit a crime by taking another their right to life. It's conceivable that they could forfeit it. It's not inherently wrong to use deadly force against somebody.
But the fact that at least, and I cite statistics that are quite verifiable. If one person dies unjustly under this system, it is inherently wrong.
Utilitarian justifications. Those aren't ultimately Kantian justifications.
I'm not saying that. I'm tearing apart the Kantian and the divine command theory in this paper. That's what I'm doing. That was our subject. We were supposed to take two theories of ethics and tear them down. But see, my thing was I wanted to inject the death penalty into it. That's what I had to argue with them about.
I see. Well, I'm a lot more Kantian than I am, utilitarian, of course. So the utilitarian arguments aren't going to convince me. I just think the problem with Kantianism is that it doesn't allow for a responsive violence that's responsive to transgression. See, negative rights theory does, and as a consequence, it doesn't necessarily oppose the death penalty inherently. I'm opposed to it because